Hey everybody, Fubs here and welcome back to the channel with the first ever Fubs reviews from a game from Nostalgia Addict Games. They were kind enough to provide me a copy of the beta of Divided Reigns. What is Divided Reigns, you ask? It's a JRPG that aims to capture the golden era of JRPGs. I don't know if you guys were raised on Final Fantasies, Wild Arms, Chrono Trigger, but that golden era on the 90s, the ending of the 90s, they had the best storylines, they had the most fun gameplay. Everything was so good. Everything was so good, and this game tries to capture it. And you can see the influences of this game. You're gonna have, for example, there's gonna be a character here, Edge. He is a reference to Edge. There's Biggs as well. They're a reference to Final Fantasies. They always have a Wedge and Biggs. There are other references hidden. I found a Yuna. I found, well, not me, a viewer of mine, Hakushu, found a Pokeball in the mountain. Not like the design of the mountain, it made like a Pokeball. Really fun. You can see where the roots lie, where nostalgic games addicts' roots lie, and that's very important so you know what type of game you're gonna have. But let's get to the game, okay? Just a little bit of spoilers so I can make you understand where we're going. Captain Alfred is the captain of an army, Vorish army, and he captured a country called Hesarabi, and he killed some innocent people, and he's not happy about that. And this is one of the topics that the game focuses, which is he's trying to amend. He feels guilty, so he's going to try and amend. Where will that get? We don't know. You have to play the game. I do. I'm already on Act 3 or something, so I know where is it going, and trust me, it's really good. You guys have to try. Oh, this one here is Shakar. It's his best friend, and she's very important for the second topic that I will mention in just a little bit. The game itself, it's what you expect of a JRPG. You have the open world, random battles, but when it comes to battles, they are quite unique in their sense. Usually, you just fight an enemy, or you do a scan to see its weaknesses and strengths, blah blah blah, all that. This one is a bit different. You just go around the world and you see the enemies. For example, this enemy here, he has wings, right? So you assume that the ranged attack is in place, because usually, historically, ranged attacks are strong against winged creatures. And in this case, it's no different. That's what's going to happen. As you can see, it's going to be a weak point, and we do more damage. You have to analyze with your eyes and your brain. You have to analyze the character. If you see a character that has a shield and has the sides completely open, you can use a side attack, and that's going to do more damage. You have to exploit the advantages. The game doesn't tell you. Later, they're gonna give you a spell for that, I'll admit. But in the start, you have to learn. Also, you have a lot of weapons, and you can mix. Like you can have one weapon in the main hand and another weapon on the offhand, and that's gonna give you a variety of attacks. So let's say a staff can do a low attack, and let's say a spear will give a thrust attack. Second topic I want to talk that this game focuses. This game focuses a lot on racism. You see these people that I'm going to with the bright eyes, they're called avians, and they are treated worse than dirt in this game. Everyone hates them because they're lazy, they steal, they all of those things. And Shakar is a very big racist. She hates them. Further along the game, we will have two characters from this race. Again, sorry about the little spoilers. And you can see the dislike she has towards these avians, and you can see her character progressing, enjoying company with them. She starts to know them, and she starts to become friends with them. That's one of the other topics that this game focuses, and to be honest, not every game focuses on that. Some game they're maybe afraid to focus on these topics because it's sensitive, but I think that we should talk about it carefully, obviously, because we don't want to offend people, but these are topics that we shouldn't run away from, and this game doesn't run away from that. It's a quite good progression. Also, going to now that we're talking about characters, Alfred, he's a different main character. Usually you see main characters like they're calm, they're collected, they're cool. Alfred, I'm not saying Alfred is none of that, but he's not afraid to be rough. Well, I think it comes with the status of captain, but he's not afraid to be rough with people. So I don't think he's the normal type of character. He's also, he has that, I would like to say, the anime personality in which he's the main character. He has girls that like him. I'm not gonna say who, and he's completely aloof. He doesn't understand what's going on, or if he does, he doesn't want to talk about it. Complaints. The only complaints I really have about this game is I don't look at it as a complaint for me because I like it, but for younger players or for people that are busy, I think this game requires a lot of grinding. As you saw before on my first match, Alfred died. Me offline, I had to do some grinding so I could keep going on. So grinding is necessary, and some people might not be able to do that. But again, that's one of the nostalgic factors, because old school RPG was really needed to grind. Nowadays, the RPGs nowadays, I don't feel like that's necessary. Also, this is not a big company, so I understand the 2D graphics, but I think the 2D graphics will probably make a lot of people not look at the game how they should look at the game. And nowadays, people like to judge a book by its cover, and when they look at the graphics from this game, they're gonna, I don't feel like it. And I think that's wrong because they're gonna miss out a very intuitive battle system, which also has magic, has a unique magic system. They have like three main, let's say, types of magic, and inside of those types of magic, they have elements, and they all counter and recounter. I don't know. It's a really unique magic system. That, just to explain that, it's gonna have 5 minutes, and trust me, I could talk like 1 hour about this game. I would, because there's so much things to say about this game, but I don't want you guys to stay here 1 hour looking at my face hyping this game and, well, not hyping, but fangirling about this game. But this game is way, way too good. And, well, the other thing that maybe I can say it's negative is every time you rest, the game makes you want to save. And yeah, that can be a little bit annoying as it goes on. I'm gonna give like my review of the game. I'm gonna say so far, what I know, the story is 8 out of 10. Why 8? I don't know where the story is going. So far, it can be really good and can be bad. I don't want to say it's a 10, but I feel like it's going to be a 10 at the end. Graphics, for what it is, what it tries to do, I'm gonna say it's come on, I have to give it a 10 because it's exactly what they say it is. It's exactly what you're trying to do. Soundtrack, I don't know who the hell made the soundtrack, but it's perfect. There's a scene, two characters are not fighting, but they're arguing, and the music behind it gives so much attention to the situation. When you're fighting, like you're chilling in the world map, music is really pleasant, and then you start fighting, and boom, you wake up, you know, shit got real. That's basically shit got real. Combat system. I like the innovations they do. I like the innovations, especially the fact, like I mentioned before, you have to analyze the character to see what's its weaknesses and resistance. I think that's really, really something unique. The magic system, like I mentioned before, it is also very good. Oh yeah, music, it's gonna say it's 9 out of 10. Combat system, I'm gonna give 9 out of 10 as well. And I'm gonna leave you now. I'm gonna leave you the trailer after this. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. The only thing I'm gonna ask you guys, I really hope you like this. I would like you guys to leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon, share. It's really important. And visit the guys. I'm gonna leave the Steam page down there. The game comes out tomorrow, 2nd of April. Please support these guys, because these guys are doing something unique, and not a lot of people are going to play it because, well, some things won't attract to them, and they're gonna lose something. So, bye.